The Albion employee we're looking for should be around here.
You made me do this. No!
Stop where you are! Where did they go this end?
Look around. No stone
Just give
unturned.
up, will you?
There's the Albion employee. I can scrape her optic data for intel.
Suspect is hit.
All state units to
Taking
me.
fire.
Right, close this fucker down.
GBB. First to bring you the news.
Suspect hit!
Here I come!
Your comrade is now taking an Albion-mandated timeout. You're up.
Well, fuck. Let's get this over with then.
That's pretty much the opposite of what our prospect would have wanted. Oh well.
Jesus, is that what you're normally up against?
This is strange. One of our servers is being pinged constantly from the Wi-Fi of a particular Star Roger coffee.
And the reason I should care?
Yes, I thought it was noise at first too, but then I decoded the pings. It's Morse code. 3 letters repeating over and over.
Go on.
S, O, wait for it, S.
We need to dig into this. Send me the coordinates. Perfect. Now let's get artsy.
What's the point of risking your neck out there if you don't get any credit for it? Pay stubs let the people of London know that DedSec is back, and the increased visibility might even encourage some of them to donate to the cause.
Doing a little positive propaganda.
You need a...
I'm here. What now?
There doesn't seem to be any obvious peril, does there? Have a seat and I'll ping back the IP sending us the distress signal.
Miss? You a time traveller or something? Who calls on a flip phone?
It's a cryptophone. It's secure. Every device on CTOS can be compromised. If we're overheard, we're dead. Both of us.
Who the fuck is this?
Not important. What matters is that I have inside information on SIRS, and I believe the people who framed you are rogue officers. And loath as I am to say it, DedSec may be my only hope to stop them.
All right, we'll listen, but no promises.
Good. I hid coordinates to a meeting place on a device in that establishment.
I don't like this. Bags? Sabine? What are we into here?
All right, that's a wrinkle. So this SIRS bloke says Zero Day are a bunch of Secret Service dickheads. I mean, I suppose it does make sense. The bombings were too sophisticated for randos, but SIRS could pull it off.
Officially, SIRS, or the Signals Intelligence Response Service, uses surveillance data drawn from CTOS to identify large-scale terrorist and criminal threats. Then they send Albion to shoot the threats in the face. For example,
And in the wake of escalating violence in London, the SIRS is extending the right to use lethal force to law enforcement and Albion securities.
Unofficially, SIRS uses your data to read your mind and arrest you for having naughty thoughts.
So we have means and opportunity, which leaves motive. SARS are fascist pricks, but they're supposed to stop groups like Zero Day from doing terrorist shite. Why cause one? When you meet this guy, ask.
I've got a problem. That SIRS guy isn't here, and there was a fight. What should we do?
SIRS may be onto him. If you get access to the area's surveillance infrastructure, I can rebuild the scene in AR.
All right, I'll give it my best.
I see the Saturday here and I forgot to ask the band's name.
You alright? What are you doing here?
I ain't seen nothing, Gov.
What do you mean?
Wait. You don't look... Oh, bollocks. You're undercover, aren't you? Trying to see if I'll talk, eh? Ain't gonna happen.
Easy, easy.
I ain't seen nothing.
That's done it. Now return to the scene and I'll reconstruct what happened to our contact.
CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
That appears to be our contact.
Fucking hell.
Yes, it certainly doesn't look like his best day, does it? Analyze the clues in the AR workspace to find out what happened to him.
That's my cue to retreat.
This is a non-lethal weapon, so odds are he's still alive, though he may not want to be. They've taken our SIRS contact away, but they may still be nearby. I can reconstruct the vehicle's path from unsecured CCTV recordings. That should allow you to follow it.
It's after me!
The reconstruction's nearly finished, and so's our contact if you don't hurry. It looks like our contact's assailants stopped here, but I can't see them nearby. Let's analyze the data to see if we can find out where they went.
CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Our contact's assailants are switching vehicles to elude pursuers, which is standard operating procedure for private military burgs like Albion.
Albion? Shouldn't they be sirs?
What can I tell you? They're mercenaries. If you keep looking, you might find out why they're interested in an SIRS whistleblower. I've completed a thorough analysis of the vehicle and concluded it is a van.
Hilarious, Bagley. What else?
Well, I could also mention that the minute traces of sand in the tyre tracks indicate that it's been on a construction site recently. But you know me, hate to sound like a smartass. I've been scanning nearby construction yards for Albion activity and, long story short, some dozy git has forgotten to turn off the security camera in the makeshift torture room.
Show me.
I'm not who you think I am, I swear.
You're Malik, a SIRS officer and a leaky fucking twat.
That's not me. I swear to God. Please, please.
Oh, fuck. This guy's got a head full of deep state secrets. We have to save him before he blabs. Bagley, give me a location.
search.
Nobody's here. I'm searching elsewhere.
Suspect must have made off. Let's spread out and look. There's no sign of them. Send a description with the report.
Cleared the area. They're finished. Easy, easy, easy. I'm dead set. You called us.
Of course. You shouldn't have come here. Now they'll know for sure I've betrayed them.
I just saved you, you knob.
No, you've just damned us both. Look, I'll upload the intelligence onto an anonymous FTP. It'll explain everything.
Actually, how about you explain everything?
My name is Richard Malik. I'm an intelligence analyst. I believe Zero Day are rogue SIRS officers who framed you for the bombings to seize power. Now they're murdering or blackmailing anyone who threatens them, which now somehow includes me.
Fine. Bagley will check out the info. But I better not regret this.
That I can't promise.
Malik has made his way out, and now I suggest you do the same.
This is like hardcore WikiLeaks shit. Let's check the intel right away.
All right, 1 second.
Hey, Bags. Read a man's intel and brief us on what you find, yeah? Nah, man's bookjes.
Hello, resistors. It's bug time. You all sitting comfortably?
Me as well, mate. Yeah. I know. Yeah.
I'm here. Are you ready to begin?
Here's the gist. Malik's intelligence checks out. A rogue faction of SRS officers framed DedSec for the bombings to consolidate power over the government. But now they've noticed that some people are standing up to the new order, and they're blaming you.
I believe these are the people you call Zero Day. I don't know their names, but it's safe to assume they have a ringleader. And in my experience overseas, removing the leader...
Right. Kill the Queen and the whole Zero Day hive dies. Why now, though?
2 weeks ago, a shell company connected with Zero Day's operations imported 40 kilos of Semtex from an old Soviet bloc depot. But it never left London, which means Zero Day is planning a bombing that will make those earlier bombings look like a bonfire. And I think I know why.
As we're all now painfully aware, false flag attacks are a common propaganda tool for despots. Kill a load of people and the rest fall into line behind whoever says they won't let it happen again. In this case, Zero Day.
Which means we both want to discover who's pulling Zero Day strings and stop them.
We need to get hold of the personnel dossiers of anyone connected with the earlier bombings and their cover-up. Then Malik and I can analyze their common connections and work out who's in charge of Zero Day.
And I'll be on the comm to observe.
So if Malik's right, Zero Day are some kind of shadowy cabal of spies who blew up half the city to secretly take control of the government. But now they're...
Oh, mate, this is massive. I never thought we'd get this kind of reach.
What do you mean?
It's fucking Stormzy. You know, Bossy Bob. Shut up. Bloody Glastonbury. The man sent us a message and he's asking for DedSec by name. We're in the big times now, mate. We got us a fucking high-profile contract right here.
Fuck yeah.
I'll send you the message. And for the love of fucking God, do not cock this up.
What's good, DedSec? Here's the word, yeah. Sir's been after me for ages, blocking my channels, shutting down every stream I open, and closing my fucking bank accounts. I made my career calling out those in power, and now they want to stop me. I got this new track, it's crazy, and I'm going to lay it down right here, then we're sending it out worldwide, bigger than anything you've ever seen. But I need your help. Sirs know we're here. They killed our connection to the servers outside, and no servers means no show, and everyone needs to see what they're doing to us in London. Treating us like savages, like cannon fodder. Fuck that. Let's do this together. Fuck. We've got movement back here. Shit. Alright, let's roll.
You heard, Mr. Ormsey. DedSec has a role to play in this. Now backdoor Albion's servers and let's get this illegal show on the road.
All right.
Hey, Bagman, what's good?
You're up. What shall we do today?
Country, yeah.
belly. Yo, man's live on the scene.
You're stealing SIR's personnel dossiers. The organization is strictly compartmentalized, so they aren't stored in one central location.
Spy's about to get spied on, cuzzy. Wait, how do we get that, though?
SIRS uses a supercomputer called Filament to process information drawn from the CTOS network. It's like Noodle, if you could use it to search every document on every civilian, government, or commercial device everywhere in the United Kingdom. Instantly.
Fucking fuck.
You can be horrified if you want, but it's saved thousands of lives. Get access to a Filament terminal and I'll provide you with the search terms.
Listen. You hear that?
Surround.
That does it. Stand.
I'm ending this now!
I need support at my location.
They got me pinned!
Live alarm. Location set. Need a 10:30.
Suspect shooting. They're shooting at us. I'm taking fire.
Get an APW out. The suspect is fled.
perform a search.
Moving on. No one's here. We have an erratic vehicle. Initiate lockdown.
Searching for whoever's compromised the vehicle.
No sign yet. No one here. Ah! Fuck this! I'm getting my gun. I've had enough. Stand down. Taking fire.
Calling additional units.
You hear something? What the? Shit! Got a body! Fucking twat!
So this is Filament. Impressive. I can help you break in, but we're going to leave a trail, unless, of course, Malik has an idea.
There. I persuaded Filament Security to log that Spiderbot's activity as system maintenance.
Man, for a spy, you're quick to bend the law, innit?
It's not like the movies. Spies aren't the police. I believe in working with the lesser evils like DedSec to protect society from the greater ones.
So why did Zero Day kill all my friends?
There are differing schools of thought.
Alright, fam. Got the spy shit.
Nice one.
Give up, will you?
Initiate search protocol.
Nothing out of the ordinary here. Stay alert.
Damn it! Think we lost him. Search complete. Sync time codes.
Yeah, got that spy data right here.
Right, so we do a simple TTOS contact analysis and work out who's in charge of 0 Day. I'll have it done before you can say Guantanamo.
I'll handle the classified data, thank you very much.
It would be so much faster if I worked with you in order to do this.
The people in these dossiers are connected, but not necessarily complicit. It will take intelligence expertise to separate the wheat from the chaff. And when I discover something actionable, I will contact you.
He's disconnected. Pleasant fella. I have Malik for you.
Put him on.
We have to meet. There's been a complication. I can't access the files you stole.
Hold up, what?
The files are locked, and a moment after we got them, I received this.
And why did you come to Great Britain?
There is war in my country.
Hello, Richard. We see you're trying to find us by looking into our associates.
I've sent Bagley the coordinates for a meeting. I hope I don't need to explain why this is a priority.
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location.
Job to find them. We're going to grant your application to stay here. Welcome to Great Britain.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because we don't just protect borders. We protect life.
No.
No, don't get up. I need a high-ranking SIRS officer's biometrics, eyes and fingers.
Fuck no, bruv. We ain't got time for this shit.
Keep your voice down. The data was encrypted.
Fam, Bagley can crack it, trust me.
Not faster than I could, and I've tried. It's hopeless in the time we have. Look, if you don't help me, 0 Day wins, which means we all die.
Oh, my days. So, find the fingers, and then snip snip.
No. High-res photos will do. The problem is it has to be the acting Home Office liaison, and SIRS will burn their credentials if they're attacked. It's protocol. So you'll have to get them the old-fashioned way.
Oh, torture.
Christ, no. Develop a relationship. Get someone close and take the photos covertly.
Sounds like good times.
This part of the craft can be ugly. Send someone who can handle it.
Bagley, help out, bruv.
I suggest you begin your relationship with the SIRS Home Office liaison the way you would with anyone, by meticulously poring over every detail of their life and hunting them down.
I'm listening.
The SIRS Home Office liaison is the bridge between the government and its intelligence service. Their office at Downing Street would be a... good place to start your relationship.
Auto drive now enabled.
I say again, all units, we have reports of a hostile in your area. Over. Moving to the hostile's location. Over.
Force them to a stop.
Continuing unlawful activity will result in arrest.
Auto drive now disabled.
Suspect.
Target is long gone. Disengage. Over and out.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of The Upload.
Auto drive now enabled.
I just wanna love her like any other. What do I get? I only wanna friend who stay to the end. What do I get? What do I get? Oh, what do I get? What do I get? Oh, what do I get? I'm in distress, I need a caress. What do I get? I'm on the make, I just need a break. What do I get? What do I get? Oh, what do I get? What do I get? Oh, what do I get? I only get sleepless nights alone here in my hospital bed. The industry the time I try. It's always what only happens to me instead. What do I get? Oh, what do I get? What do I get? Oh, what do I get? stairs, going in the lift outside, set alone. You're impossible, and it's just like he's in another world. He doesn't see the danger on show. There are wine, the blood jokes, and bloody in the hole. It's just like she's in another world. You know they suit each other, no. She never get close. So the same two men on the Cali road. So now they double their offer. I was so bold to say, see these two cold fingers I know, these crooked fingers I show. Oh, use a way to me, no, but it's just like he's in another world. He doesn't see the danger or show. Now he'll end up like Jones, still bloody in the hole. It's just like she's in another world. You know they shoot each other, oh no. It's not a fun, she'll never get close. It's just like all in another world. I would suit each other, no. She never gets close. That's close enough.
They're here! You've got to help me!
All our officers are busy at the moment. We'll have someone with you as soon as possible.
No, they're in the house!
The police do a great job, but there's never enough funding to go around. That's why we're here to offer an alternative.
This is Albion Security. Put down your weapons or face lethal force.
Albion, we're ready to keep you safe.
Auto drive now disabled. Auto drive now enabled.
was a banner year for what many may think an unlikely type of crime, namely non-violent crimes committed by people over the age of 75. Impoverished elderly are turning to crime in the hopes of gaining free room and board. Join GBB as we look into the last resort of elder care, prison.
Auto drive now disabled.
The SIRS Home Office liaison works here, but I'm not seeing them on any unsecured surveillance. Ah, but their assistants here. Start by hacking them.
Yeah, got it.
some actions. Appreciate that, White.
Download complete. Now Scarpa or they'll kill you for sure.
Get so anxious when I'm watching something. They've been helping me settle myself. I've been feeling more...
Got it. 16 email threads indicate the Home Office liaison is a right lush. She spends most of her time down at the Three Hawker Boys. If you want to start a relationship with her, that's as good a place as any.
Send me the deets right now.
Done.
See us. Back off.
Why?
I don't get it.
Yes, my son. Oh, really?
Got to stay fucking calm.
What now?
Updating facial recognition software.
Is that so?
You are the scorer everywhere. Get your big man round around.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about the optic and how it's changed our lives. Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the optic at the recent Tone conference, but we haven't heard too much about that since due to the dramatic events there. Let's cast our minds back and consider the technology. I mean, the optic changed everything. It lets you see things in AR. You no longer need a smartphone. You just have the small implant that sends signals to your optic nerve and lets you see your emails, take calls, and browse the internet directly as if the screen was in front of your eyes. Instead of having to carry around a phone, you've just got the small handheld unit. So much lighter and so much more convenient. It's great.
Vicky, you sound like you absolutely love the optic. Do you actually think that it's made our lives any better?
I mean, sure, it's definitely made things a lot easier. It's very simple to call someone now. All you have to do is choose who you want to chat to, and they're there, ready to talk. And browsing the web is so... Hello, and welcome to today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about the optic and how it's changed our lives. Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the optic at the recent Tone conference, but we haven't heard too much about that since due to the dramatic events there. Let's cast our minds back and consider the technology. I mean, the optic changed everything. It lets you see things in AR. You no longer need a smartphone. You just have the small implant that sends signals to your optic nerve and lets you see your emails, take calls, and browse the internet directly as if the screen was in front of your eyes. Instead of having to carry around a phone, you've just got this small handheld unit. So much lighter and so much more convenient. It's great.
Vicky, you sound like you absolutely love the optic. Do you actually think that it's made our lives any better?
I mean, sure, it's definitely made things a lot easier.
Control, suspect has left the car.
And browsing the web is so much easier. I remember when
Control, we're in pursuit.
My favourite feature
Over.
is public transport. With the optic, you can just walk straight onto the
Search has yielded no results. Report back to HQ.
to today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about the optic and how it's changed our lives. Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the optic at the recent Tone conference, but we haven't heard too much about that since due to the dramatic events there. Let's cast our minds back and consider the technology. I mean, the optic changed everything. It lets you see things in AR. You no longer need a smartphone. You just have the small implant that sends signals to your optic nerve and lets you see your emails, take calls, and browse the internet directly as if the screen was in front of your eyes. Instead of having to carry around a phone, you've just got the small handheld unit. So much lighter and so much more convenient. It's great.
Vicky, you sound like you absolutely love the optic. Do you actually think that it's made our lives any better?
I mean, sure, it's definitely made things a lot easier. It's so simple to call someone now. All you have to do is choose who you want to chat to and they're there, ready to talk. And browsing the web is so much easier. I remember when you used to have to sit down at a computer with an actual keyboard and mouse and type everything out. And my favourite feature is public transport. With the optic, you can just walk straight onto the tube. It even acts as a passport. No longer do I have to dig around and try and find my old paper passport just to travel somewhere. Also, I thought that Optic's marketing strategy, making it free for people, was a stroke of genius.
Genius. Bloom was really calculated when it was doing that. It was pushing this draconian device on us at all. Sure, everybody flocked to it. There was free Wi-Fi and phone plans. That definitely helped, but it wasn't...
UK as a state has become complete surveillance paradise. I think you're taking a bit of a sneak peek there. Not all that. No, you're completely wrong on this. I don't want everybody ducking me wherever I'm going around London.
We detected strange drone activity near your location, over. Message received, moving in, over.
Somebody help that officer. Over.
Suspect is not going quietly. Stand by.
Control. I've lost the target.
Clear. Moving.
All units, disengage. Suspect has disappeared.
No loitering. Keep moving, please.
Should be getting on.
Tantrum, yeah?
Something's going down.
Do you have clearance to be here? Access to this area is...
Drones and cameras are integral to the security of London. Interrupting their service is illegal. It's the safety of the public. Report any suspicious activity. Public security is everyone's responsibility. Safety is everyone's responsibility. Unlicensed or third-party firmware. Installing unauthorized software on your device is prohibited by
That's been hacked.
Alright, Mike is hacking this vehicle.
Down on that vehicle.
Spread out and find them. I want to know who's tampered with this vehicle. Initiate search protocol.
facial recognition is fundamental to everyone's security. Any person intentionally masking or
Hello and welcome to today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about the optic and how it's changed our lives. Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the optic at the recent Tone conference, but we haven't heard too much about that since due to the dramatic events there. Let's cast our minds back and consider the technology. I mean, the optic changed everything. It lets you see things in AR. You no longer need a smartphone. You just have the small implant that sends signals to your optic nerve and lets you see your emails, take calls, and browse the internet directly as if the screen was in front of your eyes. Instead of having to carry around a phone, you've just got the small handheld unit. So much lighter and so much more convenient.
No sign of the target. Over.
Vicky, you sound like you absolutely love the optic. Do you actually think that it's made our lives any better?
I mean, sure, it's definitely made things a lot easier. It's so simple to call someone now. All you have to do is choose who you want to...
Terminating the search.
There, ready for...
Back. Over.
Using the web is so much easier. I remember...
Hey, you make me so thirsty, I could drink a drink or something.
Ooh, if that's how you treat a one-liner, I shudder to think of what you'd do with two. Goodbye.
Yeah, all right, that was shit, I get it. Come on, let's have a drink anyway. Cheer ourselves up.
Oh, I'm in a great mood, actually. It's just that I'm wasting my scant leisure time fending off the advances of a haggard swamp creature.
Fuck you.
Not even in your wildest dreams, sweetie.
Draconian device on us at all.
I'm still learning the nuances of human interaction, but my analysis indicates that you aren't her type.
Oh, no fucking shit, Bags.
Quit your whining. There's plenty of fish in the sea, and we've got the biggest saltwater aquarium in town. At least one of our fish is bound to be fuckable.
I'm listening.
Just try someone else. Maybe a woman this time.
To make the optic mandatory. Making it mandatory was only to get the last holdouts across the line. If free data didn't convince you, fines and arrests from the state for not having the optic.
I nearly scored here once. All right, babe. Sorry to be forward. Didn't we match on invite?
If we didn't, I'm going to have their CEO killed.
Ha! I was just trying to chat you up, but I like your style.
Ah, careful who you fib to. Someone almost died.
Worth it for the icebreaker, frankly.
I should say. Shall we move this conversation somewhere a bit more private? Oh, my. Didn't know you could do that. What other secrets are you hiding?
Oh, now that would be telling.
So after all that, did you acquire the biometric data?
Oh, I got the photos, all right. Might even save a few for later.
Brilliant. What now?
It seems you'll have to maintain the ruse a bit longer. The upload is still going and I have an incoming connection from the liaison.
Put her on.
Enough crap. Who the hell are you? You working for the Russians? China? Fucking America?
Lithuania, Chad, Mexico. See? I can list countries too.
Oh, do shut up.
Upload complete. Malik is on the line. I'm sure he'll be very grateful and polite.
This will have to do. We can meet at Westminster Abbey to discuss the results. And I wanted to say, you performed somewhat better than anticipated.
Was that you trying to give a compliment?
He's disconnected.
Oh my God.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of The Upload.
I've marked the meeting location on your map. Don't hurry.
Beautiful, Bagley.
As you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the optic at the recent Tone Conference, but we haven't heard too much about that since, due to the dramatic events there. Let's cast our minds back and consider the technology. I mean, the optic changed.
You've arrived at Westminster Abbey, final resting place of noted cousin fucker King Edward I.
Is that relevant, Bags?
It is if you're his cousin. Anyway, have a seat. I'll notify Malik you've arrived.
I have to walk away. I haven't slept in 76 hours. I can't do this.
You're just tired.
No, I'm afraid. I know who runs Zero Day, and I don't think I can beat her.
You don't have to. Just give us a name. I'm not asking.
All right. I'm trusting you with this. My analysis indicates that Zero Day is led by the current director of SIR's counter-terrorism, Emma Child. Legend has it she's the reason that Gorbachev survived the coup in '91, but more than that, she's my friend. She mentored me through my first field assignment years ago.
Too bad she's got to go.
Wait. There's always a margin of error. If you go after Emma and I'm wrong, you'll have her and Zero Day to contend with. Confirm it's her before you do anything.
We'll be careful.
Be right. Or we'll both be dead.
I hate to agree with a career snoop, but Malik's right. We need to tread carefully here. This is the head of SIR's fucking counter-terrorism we're moving against.
Yeah, we gotta get to know her before we blow our wad. We investigate Emma Child first, then decide what to do.
Okay, I can live with that. So how do we find her?
Bagley, sort through those SIR's dossiers for Emma Child's minions. We eavesdrop on their comms, and they'll point the right way.
Done.
Oh, aren't you clever? But we can't just wait around for them to slip up and blab Emma Child's location. We have to make them slip up and call a meeting with her. So we do something big, something old-school DedSec. Really scare the shit out of them.
Emma Child is the head of SIRS Counter-Terror, which coordinates operations with Albion out of the old MI6 building. So, if we were to break in and leave a message that we know will get back to her...
I'm game. Let's do it.
Those found or suspected to be DedSec members will be shot.
What?
Your safety and security are of utmost importance to Albion.
Eyes open.
Getting the fuck out of here.
Should you possess any prosthetics? Worse than this. Here is no guard, please. Otherwise they discover a threat.
You're crazy.